At some point, you have to win. Not everything, but you have to put winning first. And it has to stop being a question of, yes, I would like to sign the insurance companies out of existence with my pen. It would be sweet. But it has never happened in the history of this country that we have signed a multi-billion-dollar industry employing tens of thousands of people in every district in America out in one shot. So the problem is, and I hear what you're saying, but like the reason these organizations have done what they've done, because I think I can lay this out for them in ways they're not necessarily allowed to, is that yeah, they have a sneaky strategy. The point of which is to put in place something that over time the natural incentives within its own market move it to single payer. The current incentives move us towards everybody being uninsured. Healthcare spending goes up. Every year we kick 2 million people off of the rolls. So every year we go to 47 million. So next year will be 49 million uninsured, then 51 million. We have natural incentives creating the exact road we're on. You reconstruct the incentives. The way the plan they're actually talking about works is that within the large group market, spending is capped, the same way it would be capped in single payer. And the idea is as that becomes cheaper, people move into it. It becomes a de facto beast that overruns private insurance. And if you're right, if I'm right, if people prefer healthcare from somebody who's not trying to make a buck on them, then that grows. The magic of the market takes over and, hey, look what we have in 10 years. But you don't get there in one step. We never have.